Working till $1 million check by next day, but I ever fall off, then expect my. I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. Every festival, get down. Every festival, get down. Every festival, get down.
Hey, yo, KJ, man. I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot. Not even all of it. People falling. Gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. Nobody money Scotty. Toys, try me. Party. Party, I say, fuck like I want go hit Barney. Look just like Barney, man. I live it, you record it. Daytime, he like foreigns. Nighttime, I'm foreign. No got it party. Why she think she important? Hey, old time, you know I ain't getting enough. I like my boy. She 5, son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie, I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but a feat. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. People falling. Gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. Nobody money Scotty. Toys, try me.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Pass to Gobert. Good D by Jokic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. Become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Randall, good.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
To the paint. Jokic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said, we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now. No good on that one. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards with it. Checked by Gordon. Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Conley. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gordon. Murray looking around. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
The Nuggets trail. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brown. Pass to Murray. To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Now Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. Inside. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And Denver making a change here. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him. A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
And that one drops for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Denver grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Watson. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
When you play with Westbrook, you've got to be ready now. This guy is always looking to pick up an assist.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's DiVincenzo. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, he misses the dunk. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. And here's Clark for 3. Buries it from 3. Clark's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Left side Murray. Pass to Porter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. That ties the game. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Murray. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Back to Ingles. For 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Now here's Murray. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's DiVincenzo. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Murray can't get that one to fall. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Dillingham. And stolen by Murray. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And Westbrook slams it home.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
A minute 37 left in the half. Dillingham, no good. Denver leading by 3. Outside Murray. Inside. Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and you know he's going to cash in most times.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals, along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Tries the 9-footer. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Denver up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Denver in the lead. Murray with it. On the wing, Murray. There's the triple, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards with it, checked by Murray. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Porter. Puts up a three. The shot off that time.
He's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the arm.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Jokic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jokic has got 23 points. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Outside Murray. Right side Porter. There's the three. Here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
McDaniels can't hit. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Outside Murray. Yep, that one's good. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. Off target with the three. Left side, Edwards. Rebounded by Denver.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Now Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 6 points.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
McDaniels with it. Checked by Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Denver making a change here. Randall deciding where to go with it. Good. Give him 8. Now a timeout called by Denver. The Nuggets making a switch here. Nuggets trail by 3. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside for Porter. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Right side Murray. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there it is for him. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Porter from outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Randall. Knocked away. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Here's Brown. And that's not going to go. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Minnesota up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. The 3. Sinks the tray.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Over to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Clark. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Here's Brown. Pass to Šarić. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. Reed with the rebound. Clark right side. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Minnesota making a change here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. It doesn't go for him. Saric with some nice D. Murray from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. The three, DiVincenzo drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
From a couple of zip codes over Dante DiVincenzo. You know he's been working on that shot from that range.
Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, VA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Gobert, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Jokic. And no good. The dry spell continues.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Pass to Gordon. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 17. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the three.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
That'll be a 5-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Edwards. Off the inbound, no good. Nuggets trail by 20. And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
McDaniels can't hit. Outside Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Conley. And the layup falls.
And and they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jokic, good.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. Porter with the steal. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. 44 seconds left in the fourth. For three, Randall connects from downtown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the basket by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside McDaniels. This one for three. The rebound by Murray. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every